Hello and welcome back to Kim Reads as we continue with Meet Kirsten. Chapter 4, A Sad Journey. Kirsten liked the Mississippi River boat the moment she saw it. It was white with a pair of wings painted in bright red sides. The boat was named the Red Wing, like the red-winged blackbirds that called to one another on the riverbank. The Red Wing had broad decks and a big paddle wheel. Right away, Kirsten wanted to run upstairs to the wide upper deck. She grabbed Margaret's hand, stuck down her robe, and skipped under the steps. But before they were to stop, a sailor stopped them. They didn't understand the words, but they knew his gesture meant get down. That evening, as they ate their meal of dried pork and bread, Kirsten asked Papa, "Why can't we go up on the big deck? No one is out there." "The deck is for rich people," Papa said. "If we paid more money, could we go up there?" asked Kirsten. Papa rubbed his forehead. "We only have a little money left, Kirsten, and when we leave this boat, we'll have to hire a wagon to reach Olaf's farm." "You've managed our money well," Mama said to Papa. To Kirsten, she said crossly, "Don't ask for so much." Kirsten was surprised. Mama never talked harshly to her. Why was she cross now? Their long trip was almost over. In a few days, they would be at Uncle Olaf's. Kirsten looked closely at her mother. "What's wrong, Mama?" she asked. Mama said softly, "I'm cross because I'm worried. As we boarded the boat, the sailors were burying a passenger who died of cholera." "Don't worry so," Lars said to Mama. "We won't get sick. Look at us. We're healthy." Lars was right. They were strong from walking beside the wagons on the way to the river and the tan from the prairie sun. But Mama didn't smile. "Cholera kills strong ones just like weak ones," she said. "Pray to God that we get safely to Uncle Olaf's." For 2 days, Kirsten and Marta played together on the riverboat. They watched the hawks circling ahead and counted the fish that jumped in the water. But the third morning, Marta wasn't on the small deck where they were allowed to walk. Marta's father was there alone. He stood at the railing, staring straight ahead at the wide brown river. "Where's Marta?" Kirsten asked him. "Our Marta's very sick," he said. He gripped the railing so tightly that his knuckles were white with cholera. Kirsten's head buzzed. "Cholera? Last night after supper, Marta had played with her right here on the deck. Last night, Marta was perfectly fine. She couldn't have cholera now." "How can she be sick?" Kirsten asked. "She was well yesterday. During the night, she doubled up with pain in her belly. Now she aches and moans and burns with a fever." "The captain made her to the sick bay," he said. "Can I see her?" Marta's father took Kirsten's wrist firmly. "No, Kirsten, you mustn't. You could get sick too. Marta's mother's with her. That's all we can do." Kirsten had to see Marta. She ran down below the decks to the part of the boat called the sick bay. Marta was there, lying on a straw mat near the entrance. Her knees were drawn up to her chest. Her mouth was open as though she couldn't breathe. When her mother tried to wipe her forehead, Marta trembled and moaned. Her lips were dry and cracked, and her eyes lids fluttered. "Marta," Kirsten whispered. She took a deep step toward her friend, but Marta's mother sent her away. "Go back to your family, Kirsten. It's dangerous for you here. Marta will get better, you'll see." Still, Kirsten stayed near the sick bay until Mama found her. "I looked everywhere for you," Mama said. "There's nothing we can do for Marta, not with cholera. You must take care of yourself, Kirsten. Stay close to me and Papa, please." So Kirsten stayed close to Mama, but her thoughts were with her sick friend. She told herself that Marta would get well. Over and over she said she must get well. Kirsten wasn't able to eat, and that night she was sure she would never sleep, but she fell into a restless doze. Later she woke up with a start. Something was terribly wrong, but in her sleep she forgotten what it could be. Then she remembered Marta. Kirsten ran down to the sick bay. Through the parted curtain, she saw Marta was gone. "She's better then," Kirsten thought. She ran up to the deck to find her friend. The sun was rising. The riverboat was anchored at a sandy beach below tall bluffs. A gangplank had been lowered for some sailors who had been carrying a wooden box on their shoulders. They walked along the shore. Marta's father stood at the railing where Kirsten had seen him last. His arm was around Marta's mother. Kirsten grabbed Marta's father's sleeve. "Where's Marta?" she asked. He pointed to the sailors with their box. "Our Marta died last night, Kirsten. The sailors will bury her here. Her soul is in heaven." Then he hid his face in his hand. "She can't be dead!" Kirsten cried. "She can't be!" Kirsten felt as though her heart was ripped out in two. She heard deep sobs that hardly seemed like her own. They filled up her chest. She tried to say her friend's name, but her lips wouldn't form the words. Then Kirsten felt Mama's arms around her and Papa patting her shoulder. "Enough crying. Stop now, Kirsten," he said. Mama cradled her and said softly, "Let her have her tears." "Geez, her friend just died. Have a little sympathy." Well, that's the end of that chapter. See you later.